Fatigue is a big part of multiple sclerosis and many other autoimmune issues. Anxiety, depression, frustration, sadness, loneliness. There's a lot, and this one's about fatigue. Hi, friends, it's Adam, the crippled cannabis cowboy. Thanks for watching my video on fatigue. Like I said, I'm kind of developing all new meanings to a lot of these words. Fatigue's a toughie. I suffer from fatigue severely. Actually, I can say fatigue is the number one thing that stops me from doing anything. When fatigue sets in, and I know when it does, not only are you tired, but you don't want to do anything. You're really weak and your brain is really fogged and you can't see, you can't walk. It's very frustrating. I noticed there's a difference from being fatigued and just straight up tired. Tiredness you could sleep off. Fatigue you can't really sleep off. Well, you could sleep off. That's what I do. When fatigue sets in, there's really no choice. I have to take a nap. That's really my only remedy for being fatigued. Obviously, if you're tired, yeah, you could take a nap or whatever. But fatigue, you can wake up and feel the same. So it's kind of like a time frame that goes by that allows the fatigue to kind of go away a little bit. Time frame's a whole nother ball of wax, man. In my time of suffering with this PPMS thing, I'm noticing that there are time frames, and if you get to know like your time frame when you operate the best and when you don't operate the best, it helps a little bit. For example, now you'll notice that my speech is very slurred. I'm actually having a hard time editing this because I make so many damn verbal mistakes. Now, fatigue also makes me see double vision really bad. So, with the double vision and having to talk the way I do, you can only imagine how I walk. I've noticed that I do much better in the early morning hours or the really late night hours. There's this time from like 2 o'clock on, from like 2 o'clock to like 10, where I'm borderline useless. It's when I become the most frustrated with myself and my abilities. The one thing that does keep me going is the fact that I know it will end. So it's kind of like this, you're in this jail of a body, but it's kind of like you go into solitary confinement for several hours every day. It's something you have to get used to, and I just recommend anyone that is suffering to my degree, pay attention to the time frame. Do what you need to do when you're effective. Know that time when you cross the threshold and you can't operate anymore. Sometimes I'll go back and look at myself, and I've learned how to laugh at myself. That's a help too if you want to try it. Learn how to laugh at all the ridiculous things you're doing, because this is all just for now. It all goes away one day. Thanks for watching my video on what it feels like to be fatigued. If you know somebody like this, show them some love, say hello, that you could do stuff for them, but they really don't. Well, actually, just so you know, when you see someone like me trying to do something, instead of doing it for us, ask us if you can help. Encourage us to go further. Encourage us to try harder. I'm noticing there's not enough encouragement in this world.